G'day gamers. Yeah, it's recorded. G'day gamers and welcome back to Life is Strange. This will be the last episode in our Life is Strange playthrough, and then it'll be on to Life is Strange 2. But either way, I hope you guys enjoy. Now on with the recap, I guess.
Previously on Life is Strange.
Whoa! What did you find?
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
Can't even read that
We can't
Rachel
trust
in the dark
anybody
room post.
except each other.
You know more about her than me.
No, you and Chloe think you know more than anybody, like all teenagers.
Oh, look. The Wonder Twins.
What are you doing in my dorm? You are so fucking dead!
Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims.
What are you doing here, Max?
Live your life.
Victoria has to be next.
What a lame gimmick.
Rachel, why is he putting her in the ground like that? Where?
The junkyard! Max,
Oh, it's
we have to
raining.
find that spot now!
Rachel, what? I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry.
I know you're close to Nathan, but your life is in serious danger.
Can't wait to see how
Nathan
good this
just texted
game
me.
is.
He says there won't be any
remaster.
evidence left after he's done. Oh god, Max, look.
Company's come a long way
She's still there.
since 2014, 2012.
Chloe! Look how. What the fuck?
Damn. Chloe got shot last episode. And the main villain is revealed. It's quite an intense last episode. There's a journal there. Episode 5, Polarized. Oh, my stuff's getting wet. Might have to blow myself out in that bit. I didn't see if my belly was on show. Max, are you awake? Time to play a game.
What? Where? The dark room.
Oh, there's a Victoria.
Is anybody out there? Please help!
Victoria, wake up.
How many
Wake
gold
up.
bracelets does she need on her arm?
Help! Somebody help me!
Of course. And right in front of me. God, I don't remember anything that happened. Oh shit, that's me. He took that shot last night. Finally, I'm free. Almost. I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson.
Time for some.
I promised I would never go back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
Pain.
Oh, that's great. Oh, Max.
Some great juxtaposition.
This angle highlights your purity. See, the slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh, Christ. Look at that perfect face. Hold that stare there! Stay still!
What can't? Impressive.
Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle. Don't move! Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Good. Oh, those eyes.
Really?
It's just
creepy
too
eyes.
bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Chloe.
Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you down.
No.
Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you?
Damn.
In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my #1 rule. Always take the shot.
Some of the stuff's wet now.
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened. So sick.
Oh, new picture of us now.
Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one.
Do it.
This might work. Please work.
Got it.
So innocent.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here. Replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical.
What he's on about.
They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes, you're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's better when they don't know. Like pure, sweet Kate.
Kate believed, and she survived. You failed to break her. She's stronger than ever, and she'll outlive you.
She'll certainly outlive you. Who knows? Maybe I'll pay Kate a visit soon and test her faith again.
No.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Too bad you already made a convincing argument against Nathan in the principal's office. Thank you so much for setting him up for me. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Dang.
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Oh. Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Why, Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special. A human chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
Did she let you take pictures of her?
Rachel was in love with me. That's not my ego. Just look at our sessions. Not that I'll let you. Nobody loved having their picture taken more. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You and your friends almost beat Nathan to death. See, we're not so different.
Yes, we are. I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here. By your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Sorry. I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Let's zip back to the conversation.
Okay.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. Especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent.
Look all the random crap.
Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
You've activated my trap card, Mr. Jefferson. I play the trap time travel mechanic. Which allows me to travel back to day one.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic trick.
Right back where I started this insane week. And nobody is going to hurt Chloe ever again.
The portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process.
Oh. Well, that was easy, Max.
Was it? Okay.
Well, okay then. So, the Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Obviously, Max has read them. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
To change time.
the winter to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First, let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
And Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard.
See you.
I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room.
Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week. Even if you're submitting your photo for the competition, everybody in class is turning in a photo, so you see the dilemma?
I know, Mr. Jefferson.
I hope I still love photography when this is done. I should be able to track down David's number. Found you.
I just really think Everyday Heroes is an important cultural event.
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast.
This is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process, but I also want everybody to know that this photographic world is not for everybody. I have my moment in the camera.
You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison. The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard?
Did a good job of wiping the blood off her nose.
It doesn't matter what happens to me. I have to save Chloe.
And that's finished. We can talk to Kate.
Hi,
and
Kate.
comfort our bestie.
Hey, Max.
And then we can take a picture.
Kate,
That will be
listen
picture
to me.
number 1 for this episode.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
Thanks. You always know the right thing to do.
Mr. Jefferson, we need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
Yes, I see. But maybe you shouldn't.
And why not?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
I will be when Victoria understands that hiding behind a screen, posting videos of people is incredibly cruel and unfair. You're smart enough to know how easy it is to hurt somebody, to destroy their life.
very aggressive.
I just want you to think about how much it would hurt if somebody did that to you. You can always make the right choice, Victoria. I know you've got a good heart. I've seen it.
Listen, I didn't...
You don't have to explain. There's no reason for you to be so insecure that you can't be happy with your own talent. Wouldn't it be better to lift people up than to bring them down? You could inspire people.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about now. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
I think I should stay out of this one, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
And that's okay too.
That was kind of random, Max. What did you mean?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell. The first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
A very poker face plan. Sure, those first two pictures didn't change, did they? They look the same. Oh, look at us chilling in Max's room, getting ready to leave. Time for us to go to San Francisco.
Whoa!
Meanwhile, in a parallel universe.
Okay. You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane. I hope I did everything right this time. Good work, David.
Got him.
Chloe. Oh, you're alive. Oh, you're alive. I did it. I fixed everything. Wowzer. It's so weird to be in between realities. Everything is out of focus and in the distance.
Let's see, 10 across, 6
That
left.
seemed pretty cool.
How the hell am I supposed to figure that out?
We're almost in San Francisco.
Jip tap, jip
I'm
tap.
so stressed, but I'm so excited too. I have to admit, I love being called an artist.
You deserve it, Max. Work hard.
The beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
Two Moon Diner.
I can't wait to live
All of the hallucinations.
Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in forever. Chloe and I used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time. When we were innocent.
Good old series
Please
mascot.
fasten your seat and stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the gate. Thank you. We're starting our descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip, and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline seats get smaller so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
Oh dear. Right, what can I do?
I'm so excited
Off
too.
the screen again.
About all the freaky weather in
Ah.
Oregon.
How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just a bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guide you wanted in San Francisco, but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there. Oh, Christ. Another nosebleed? Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
You're screwing around with reality. Next thing you know, the TVA will turn up. Too many branch realities. Zeitgeist Gallery. That's cool. Very impactful imagery, photos. Don't know how well you guys can hear me because my mic's like a whole ruler width away.
San Francisco is so cool. And this gallery is huge.
So is the buffet. If an event skimps on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want.
So
I
don't
hope you
eat
take
caviar
advantage
if
of
you
your
don't want
status
to.
and talk to as many influential people here as possible. Work the room.
I don't know. I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
Max, after this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell, I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing. You know, I won't always be here to take charge. But you come talk to me whenever you want.
Come on, Max. After everything that's happened,
I do love
this should be the least scary thing you've ever done. Wowzer, Max. You did it. Somehow. I went from the dark room to this gallery. I've been through so many realities in 1 week. Life is weird.
So, photo number 2, quite a simple one. You just grab this woman's camera and take a picture of her with those photos. Very similar to the photo we took of ourselves and the one we handed in for this competition. Look at all these snacks.
Like, I do not understand art.
Yeah, of course the man would be looking at the lesbian picture.
I guess everybody is a photographer now.
Different. Loving the retro vibe.
I always get so inspired whenever I come here.
This makes me feel so sad. Like I was back in high school.
There are some really cool images here.
How do these galleries afford to rent here?
Very impactful. Oh, there's even a little pug.
I wonder if I can buy these everyday heroes pictures.
Goes me, people. Come to look at my
Hey, and there
picture.
she is to save the day. Hi.
You did it, Max. You're a real artist. At least for today.
Hey, are you okay? We lost you there for a second.
Your nose.
I'm okay. Jet
no.
lag. High altitude. Oh, you left the ringer off, idiot.
6 missed calls.
Oh, come on. Please answer.
Max, holy shit, man, your vision. It's true. You saw the tornado. It's coming.
What? Oh no. Chloe, where are you?
I'm so fucking scared. I'm by the beach.
Chloe! Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Oh my god. The tornado was real. Oh, I didn't fix shit. Chloe will die. Arcadia Bay is gonna be destroyed.
There's no way we can
There
make it
has to
back
be a way to
now.
stop this. For good.
Just show the cutscene, the episode done. Thanks for watching.
Bad exposure, bad framing, bad picture.
Excuse me, I'd love to ask you a few questions about your work.
Sorry, but
This is really hurting my thumb.
Oh, you're Max Caulfield, right? Tell me what kind of instant camera you use.
yeah, can we talk later? Thanks.
PG Max.
I literally do not have the time to deal with everybody.
But it's probably not PG Max. I don't remember what the name of my thing is. There we go. Good, it's still recording.
Oh, shit. Oh, my head. What is going on now? It feels like reality is breaking apart. What am I doing to time? I just have to make one simple change, so I won't end up in San Francisco. Simple. Sorry, San Francisco. Chloe comes first.
Man, this game. No reward for us. No San Francisco for us. Mr. Jefferson burns our shit. We be back in the dark room again.
Oh, fuck. God, no. I'm back here again? I thought I fixed everything.
What did you say, Max?
What? Jefferson should be in jail, not here.
Jesus. It's like you're back in my class. You're still spacing out. It might be cool if you took one of your patented selfies now. The transformation between the old Max and the new Max. Anyway, answer my question, please.
Eat shit and die.
Eat shit and die.
Good answer. Good answer. Hey, your nose is bleeding. Probably gave you too big a dose. Sorry about that, Max. But considering you're about to die, a nosebleed is a first world problem.
Oh dear.
Oh, I had to let Victoria Chase go.
You let her?
Don't be stupid, okay? She's exactly where she deserves to be.
No.
Oh, as if you care.
She's dead.
Your iris, that dilation like a shutter. The pictures you're taking of me now. Too bad you pissed away your gift. You could have won the contest, but you destroyed your own beautiful photograph. What a waste. Sorry, I burned all your stuff. I got a little carried away.
Fuck. He burned my diary.
Always.
That's why I'm still here.
Especially since you've developed from nerd to hero within a week. There's something weird going on with you.
The magic.
Whoa. Did you see how crazy it is outside? Like I said, something weird. There's that fear. Oh, Max, it's an honor working with you on these final sessions. I hope these images will be appreciated for what they truly capture. The loss
Pardon me.
of youth. At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me. And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson, please, don't do this. You don't know what's happening.
Shh, 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 shh. Quiet. Quiet, Max.
Please, don't do this.
Well, shit's about to hit the fan.
I promise, this final dose won't hurt. What?
No, David, no!
Jeez.
That looked like that. Like when Thanos punched Captain America.
No more nosebleeds.
Wait, hold on. Can I please ask you for one last request?
Oh, you got me, Max. How can I deny that face?
There we go.
Would you
Picture number
take
3.
one last picture of me? I want to be your best subject.
I almost don't believe that, but I think you've finally learned from me.
Nice.
promise. This final dose won't hurt. What?
Time for a quick time event.
David, watch out!
Time to shut the fuck up, okay?
Oh no, not us.
What?
David, watch out!
Time.
And I promise you.
Play some
Could you
music?
please at least play some music so I can drift away?
Even at the end, you're still a dreamer, Max. That's a nice trait.
That's the right option.
Hold it!
What?
Nope, nope, no, nope, 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 nope. Too far.
And I promise you.
Could he...
Hold it!
What? And I promise you.
Some water?
Excuse me, but my throat is scratchy. Can I please have some water?
Of course. I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
You're about to kill me. Why would my comfort matter? Doesn't make any sense. We got a different angle now, so I assume we've chosen correctly.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt. What?
David, watch out!
Time to.
Nope. Nope, no, nope, nope, nope. Fuck my life.
And I promise you. I promise. This final dose won't hurt. What?
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that?
No gun. No balls.
Jefferson, it's over. You are not going to stop me.
David Madsen. Of course. Well...
Jefferson, it's over.
Grab your gun now!
Got it.
Oh, Christ. David Madsen, you are one stupid son of a bitch. So don't blame me.
Well then.
You are not going to
Grab
stop
that bottle!
Sorry, Madsen. You should have stuck to harassing students.
Just stop me.
Fuck.
Jefferson, it's
He's hiding
over.
a gun over there!
Damn.
Sorry, Madsen. Okay. Deja vu. Over. You are not going to stop me.
Table!
Yes, sir!
David Madsen. I always hated that mustache. You hated him too, Max. What going to stop me?
Tastes like the cable.
Jefferson, it's over.
There we go.
Oh, Lord, Max. Are you okay? Are you all right? Can you move?
Yes. Thank you, David. Thank you.
Don't thank me. You brought me here. Let's wrap up this son of a bitch first. You won't be going anywhere when he wakes up. Except you are going to prison forever. Or worse.
Mr. Jefferson, now it's your turn to be captured in a moment. Save Chloe. He burned everything, including all of my photos. Warren! Yes! I can use that picture he took of us. Shit! No signal.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Thanks, Mr. Jefferson. But you won't need this anymore.
Wow.
The Prescotts had to know about this.
Hold on, Max. So, where is Chloe?
Tell the truth.
David, Chloe is dead.
This isn't happening. It can't. No, God. Not Chloe. Max, are you sure? Are you?
Yes, I saw her. I saw a Jefferson killer in the junkyard last night.
Last night? When I was feeling sorry for myself in my hotel room? I promised Joyce that I would protect her and Chloe. How can I face her and explain this? I never even told Chloe that I... God damn it! You killed my wife's child, you sick fucker! And you took away my stepdaughter?
David, wait!
Damn. Maybe telling him the truth wasn't a good idea.
Max, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that. What a mess. What have I done?
Just watched you get shot.
All that time I wasted with surveillance.
Point blank range
Chloe.
from distance.
I'm sorry. Joyce, I failed you. My
Mid-range.
family.
You didn't fail. You did your best.
Max, you better get outside. You've seen enough of this room.
David, thank you for saving me.
I wonder what would happen to David if this timeline continued. So many questions. So many possibilities.
I wish I could keep killing you forever.
Freedom. Holy shit. This storm is real. I need to find Warren. Yes! Warren, can you hear me? Never mind.
Like
listen, do you have that photo you took last night in the parking lot?
Yeah, but why? It wasn't that great a shot.
Yes, it is, and I want it. Where are you?
I'm at the Two Whales Diner. Pretty much trapped in here with Joyce thanks to this Armageddon weather. I'm expecting the ocean to turn red.
I'm on my way.
Come on, that's crazy. You can barely walk on the sidewalk outside. Seriously, Max, stay wherever you are. I don't think the storm's getting smaller. I'm kinda scared.
It's okay. Me too. But it's not over yet, Warren. So hold on.
She looks like an older person.
I, Trust Limbo, have been warning you people for years that our culture of sin and entitlement would lead to God striking us down. And I'm the one trapped in this fucking radio station. Somebody get me the hell out of here now! Now, goddammit, how do I pay all those taxes for?
Yes, what do we pay all these taxes for when there's still tons of potholes in the UK roads?
At 9 p.m.
Max, it's Nathan. I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I didn't want to hurt Kate or Rachel or I didn't want to hurt anybody. Everybody used me. Mr. Jefferson is coming for me now. All this shit will be over soon. Watch out, Max. He wants to hurt you next. Sorry.
I wonder if I make enough noise, the copyright claim won't detect the song. Car reminds me of that part of the game in Spider-Man, where the Osborn rally's just been hit by some terrorists. Obviously this is a freak storm. It's just people, debris all over the place. Get down!
Warren is at the Two Whales Diner, so hurry up.
Anybody out there? Please! Somebody! Anybody!
Hey! That guy's trapped! I have to help everybody I can.
Thanks, kid.
Are you okay?
Once I get the hell out of here. I've been hauling loads for way too long in this shithole town.
You better go now.
And I ain't never coming back here. You need a lift?
No thanks. I have to find a friend.
You go, girl. You go.
Damn.
Dad is everywhere. He's following me.
Damn. Well, he's dead.
Not Evan. I have to stop him from getting hurt.
Come on, rewind quicker, please, game. Oh no.
I can't believe this is real. Evan, did you see that tornado? Get the hell out of here!
Max, there's no way I can pass up these images. Just look at it.
You can't take a picture when you're dead. Now move your ass.
Okay, if you insist. Whoa, Max! You do know things. I'm such an idiot.
Yes,
only if you don't find a safe spot until this blows over. Okay?
Now I better listen to the real everyday hero. Come with me.
I have to help somebody else first.
Is the trucker stuck again? The trucker is free. Is it this male to take a picture of? I don't know. Stay there, Alyssa.
Alyssa needs help again.
Help me get down, Max!
Alyssa! Are you okay? Let me help you down.
Yes, yes, please, Max! I don't want to die like this! Find something to get me down! Please! Help me get down!
Oh. Such a bossy bitch. We'll make it all stop.
Here I come! You did it, Max!
Are you okay?
Now I am! We need to get out of here!
Alyssa, you go on. I have to help other people.
Watch out, Max!
Damn it! That was close. Thank you, Alyssa.
Now we're even! Be careful out there!
We're not even. I saved your ass 4 of a time in this playthrough.
No, you're not dead! You're not!
Oh, I can't stand seeing these bodies.
Please, 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 no! Please, God!
How can I get out of here?
Being hit by some fat lag.
He's dead. Electrocuted.
Oops. That's fine, we rewind. Can we do something in here? Nah, probably not. Fire first. Where'd the train go? Does Arcadia Bay have a coastal train? Well, he's dead then, I guess. The diner's about to blow up.
Come on, Max.
Here is photo number 4 dead bees. And if you turn around, picture number 5 is this one. Can't wait to see what all of this looks like as well. Oh no, she's dead.
Not her. I should have warned her.
I didn't.
I never even asked her name.
I suppose that probably was.
So selfish.
I remember saving that last time I played it years ago.
Once again, this is not a test. This is not a test. An E6 tornado warning has been issued for
G'day gamers, Matt the Hat here.
Max.
Welcome
the emergency broadcast system
back to
is
the Two
now
Whales
effective.
Diner.
Oh, Max.
Oh, Jesus, I am so glad to see you, sweetie. Are you okay?
Yes. What about you guys?
The Two Whales is barely standing now. I don't know if it's gonna make it through this tornado. Oh, poor Officer Barry and all those people out there. Okay, get your ass inside. I have to get back to this gentleman on the ground. Lauren has been gathering all the first aid.
It's not much, Joyce, but it's all we have.
You okay, Warren?
How the hell did I ignore all those warnings, Max? The snow? The eclipse?
There's nothing you could do about it, Warren.
I'm so stupid. Should have seen it coming.
Why wrong?
So glad everybody is safe here. But I need that photo from Warren.
I hate to say I'm glad to see you.
I'm so glad
to see you.
That's okay. The important thing is that you're safe. And I know you can take care of yourself after Nathan.
Should have done that a long time ago. But damn, Max. Can't believe you actually drove down here in the middle of a fucking E6 tornado. Just for one photograph? I mean, I know you didn't come for me.
That's probably higher than
Warren,
6.
I came for all of you.
I don't know the 12.
Just tell me you do have the photograph.
I just want...
Now shut up and listen.
Oh yeah. You're finally going to tell me what you never did in the parking lot.
I wish I would have. So I'm just going to tell you without any explanation. Trust me, okay?
I always do. You should probably tell me quick.
I had a vision in Jefferson's class of a tornado destroying Arcadia Bay. I went to the bathroom and saw my best friend Chloe get shot by Nathan Prescott. You with me so far?
Where else could I be? Go on.
Then I found out that I could rewind time. And long story short, Mark Jefferson is insane and dangerous.
Whoa. Is that all?
I think that the storm started, everything started when I found out I could rewind time. There's no way this is just a coincidence, right?
Max, not only the storm, but the eclipse, the birds, the wheels, everything.
All because of me? How?
I'm not a real scientist, even though I play one at school, but this seems like pure cause and effect. Maybe chaos theory. What happened with Jefferson? Did he hurt you?
You did unspeakable fate.
He used Nathan to get drugs and money for him. Jefferson tied me up and dosed me with some drug and took sick photos of me. It was so horrible.
Max,
I mean, I can't really complain about
I'm
the
so
game,
sorry you had to go through all
Max
that.
Isn't really
You're the bravest person I've ever known. You know, I want to kill that son of a bitch.
Oh, he's already dead.
Where is he?
Dead. History. Which I need to change fast to make it right again. Is that bad?
For every action, there's a reaction. Whenever you reversed or alter time, maybe you caused a chain reaction. Even in the environment.
You're my friend, Warren.
You believe
me,
right?
right? I haven't told anybody else except for Chloe, and she can't help me right now.
I know I can be a pain in the ass, and you've always treated me like a person, not a beta nerd. I told you before that I'll always believe you.
I just wish I could trust my powers. I guess we'll never know if it's magic or science.
Even if it's from a wizard or a wormhole, you're part of something bigger. I don't believe in fate or destiny, but after this week, I realize I don't know shit.
That makes both of us, Warren.
I do know you're here for a reason. And I guess it's up to you to find out why. Max, I'm sorry you got stuck in this. I don't have a fucking clue what's going on. But I have total faith that you'll do the right thing when the time comes. I'm so proud of you, Max. How could there be a more important moment in history? And I'm in the middle of it with you. So thank you for trusting me.
Thanks for being here. Always. Max, do you think that...
Hey, be careful out there.
Let's kiss him.
For luck.
Just in case we don't get out of this, I wanted to say...
I know, Warren.
Of course you do.
I'm going to make the right choices from now on. I swear.
That's why you're Super Max.
Come on, Joyce. Focus on the people here.
See you on the flip side, my dude.
Action.
Got it. Zip zap soup.
We got no time for this shit. Come on, Max. Chloe. Jesus, dude, what is up with you?
I'm just glad we're here together.
I guess you need to talk. No worries. It's all good.
I'm glad you're with me too. What's going on, Max? We have to find Nathan right now. He's gonna
Sorry, Warren.
Did to Rachel. Let's go now. Chloe, wait. Listen. I can walk and listen, okay? Stop and listen for once. Fine, Max. I'm listening.
Stop.
Chloe, you can't go in that party. You're gonna die if you do.
You used your powers, right? And you fucked around with time and I died.
Not like that.
You're supposed to back me up. So there's no way that punk-ass bitch Nathan Prescott is taking me down.
You're right, he won't. Mark Jefferson killed you. And others.
Jefferson, the art teacher? That's bullshit! Nathan is the fucking serial killer! We saw the proof! Now excuse me, I'm going to that party to make sure he never hurts anybody again. Are you coming?
Nathan is dead, and you're in danger.
That fucker is already dead? How do you know that?
I just told you a time
I was there.
Will you please tell me exactly what happened? Please.
Chloe. Jefferson drugged and kidnapped me. I was tied up in his bunker. You have no idea what hell I went through to get back here. But I couldn't let you die. You brought me back here, and I can't lose you again. I won't.
Max, I'm so sorry. I was the one who dragged you into all this shit. Nobody, especially you, should have to go through that. Now we have to stop Jefferson. With one bullet.
No, not this way. Chloe, I can't keep fixing everything if all I'm gonna do is just break it over and over again. I know how this is gonna turn out, and I'm afraid I'm fucking up all these alternate realities.
Wait, alternate realities? What do you mean, Max? What did you do?
I fucked up. Now the TBA's
Chloe.
after me.
I wanted to make things right, but everything turned out wrong.
They want to put
Max,
a
what the
stop
hell are you
to that
talking
comic
about?
book series.
I was able to go back in time to the last day William was alive. I stopped him from leaving, but you ended up in a car crash instead.
You saw my dad again?
You were completely paralyzed. And you were in pain. You were slowly dying, and you asked me to end your life. I did. For you. I didn't want you to suffer in any other timeline or reality. I couldn't bear the thought of you in any more pain.
God, Max. That must have been awful for you. I'm so sorry I had to ask you that.
It was worse for you. But I had no idea what would happen, and as usual, I messed everything up, and I never want to hurt you. Ever. You have to believe me.
Of course I do. Do you think I would even know how to handle that situation? Nobody would. The important thing is that we're together again.
You're right. That's why you should come with me, so we can stay together and stay alive.
I hear you, Max, but do you think we should let Jefferson get away with torture and murder?
Of course not. If we tell David, he'll believe us, and he can actually stop him. Right?
I don't get it. Why do you trust him after you totally reamed him the other day? He's not even at our house anymore.
Chloe, David saved me from Jefferson. If he didn't track down the darkroom, I'd be dead right now.
Max, I had no clue. I should have been the one to save you, but I'm so grateful David was there. So what's your plan?
We tell him everything, including that Victoria is in danger.
Okay. You've been through so much. I believe you, Max. After all, I'm still your faithful companion.
Yes, you are. So listen, in a few minutes, I won't know any of this happened. Nothing. We absolutely have to stay in your room and do nothing. Then we explain everything to David, and we finally let him do his job. You'll have to tell me exactly what I did and said just now. Just explain that I traveled through time using the photo.
Will you believe me?
I'll always believe you, Chloe.
Well then. 4 seconds. Chloe doesn't get shot. Jefferson gets busted. Storm is still a storm, but we're not there.
Oh, Chloe! I see that the real Max is back. So, how was your time trip, dude?
Trippy as balls, my guy.
Oh, you're alive! You're alive! Oh, both of us! I did so much to bring you back, Chloe. It worked. It actually worked. You're with me again.
Looks like even fate doesn't want us apart. And I traveled through multiple realities just to save my ungrateful ass over and over, and I hope it was worth it, but I don't blame you for wanting me out of your life after all my drama.
Come on. I'm the official drama king and queen of Arcadia Bay this week. Just look at what my powers have caused in just a short time. I'm nobody.
You're Max fucking Caulfield, Time Warrior. Even if you weren't, you're kind and caring. Nobody could have a better best friend. Nobody. You didn't ask for any of this to happen, but it did. You need to accept how awesome you are.
Maybe I willed it subconsciously or something. I always wanted my life to be special, an adventure, but not without you. And it didn't happen until I moved back here. So, without you,
that my powers wouldn't even exist. And for whatever scientific, mystical reason that we'll obviously never figure out, we were meant to be together at this exact moment in history. I have to think that Rachel was somewhere behind the scenes, fighting for justice.
I'd like to think that too. We all owe Rachel Amber. Now tell me everything that happened. You remember, right?
Well, we left the party and made sure Jefferson couldn't find us. For once, I was glad I lived in an actual fortress. Then the storm got hella crazy, and you said we would be safe at the lighthouse.
Chloe, look. The storm is getting bigger now. It's coming closer. I can't even believe this is real. This is happening because of me.
Stop it. Stop beating yourself up, okay? We've both paid our dues already on it. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that monster. Who knows? This could be Rachel's revenge. Our revenge. The lighthouse is out of the way of the tornado. Come on!
Wait. Chloe.
I've got your back, Max.
Whoa. Alfred Hitchcock famously called film little pieces of time.
I'm back in class.
Is it not that again?
These pieces of time can frame us in our glory and
I
our
have to
sorrow.
listen to this Jefferson lecture again. This might be hell.
Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who
Okay,
perfectly
this is
captured the
messed
human
up.
condition in black and white?
Am I stuck in a time loop?
Anybody? Bueller?
Diane Arbus.
Be calm and don't freak out.
Why Arbus?
Yet.
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right?
What's going on?
And frankly, it's bullshit.
Nobody even cares?
Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation.
Everybody's gone now. Have I totally fucked up time? This doesn't make sense.
So you look at this writing a bunch of time, and as you can see, it changed. And you can.
I don't care
take
if this is a
picture of
dream
it.
or a nightmare. I'm taking this picture.
What is going on over here?
You didn't die, Kate. You're alive.
Interesting.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I just wanted to know if you'd like to spend the rest of your life in my darkroom. Your purity inspires me so much, and we could be so happy together. Who needs selfies when I can give you portraiture?
There's no way I'm saying that. No way.
What do we say?
My selfies are shit. I need to be framed by a real artist. I'm just a poser.
Yes, you will be posing. For me. There's so many angles I want to expose you with to the world. I hope you don't mind needles or duct tape.
This can't be real. I
So
don't
weird.
believe it.
I swear I wrote this down. In-game's audio seems better.
Hey, Kate. Max, why did you stop me from jumping? What kind of friend are you? You never understood me, or what happened to me. Now my family will never leave me alone. And that means I'll always be alone. Thanks to you.
Kate, that's not true. I've always been your friend.
No. There's a key.
Finding us.
Double check there's no giant squirrels.
Drum roll, please. I present the spare keys to Blackwell. Thank you, Step Crick.
Where is room 218? Here it is.
Max, this is not the best time for a prank. Keys, please.
Oh, we've changed outfits again. Look like Rachel.
Rachel Amber. She was my angel. After my dad died and you moved, I felt abandoned. Rachel saved my life. So Rachel took my place. I'm glad she was there for you. 6 months ago, she just left Arcadia. Without a word. Without me. How do you know she disappeared? Maybe she wanted to start a totally new life.
Oh, whoever lives in 228 has got a big old room. Oh, look, Rachel, two.
Something happened to her.
And now we are Victoria. Our room is opposite Max.
Get the hell away from me, weirdo!
Now we are Max again. There's some giant squirrels, the dudes.
This one is for Samuel.
There is photo number 7, 6. I don't know, there's 3 more left. I do like what they are going with here in this nightmare. It's pretty cool. Hey?
There's no lot me for gosh if you're snooping the first last name.
That would have been pretty sick if they had done that too. Oh, nearly missed the frickin' dough showing us the way. Photo number 8. You go up to the skeleton, you open your journal. It goes backwards from there. Takes the picture. Whatnot. There you go. We'll go into the bathroom. Oh.
Don't try to hide, Max! Get over here! Let me capture you!
Jefferson is coming after me again.
Max!
No.
You used to be so pure, so innocent. Now, you have to die. Max! You used to be so pure, so innocent.
Oh, the game is so cool
now,
and so creepy.
You have to die.
Feels like I'm being watched by Sauron.
Hey, Max.
Is it Sauron or Saruman?
Please understand, Max.
Max.
Fuck off, did you see?
Please understand, Max. The only place I can be myself is in the dark room.
The only place I can be myself.
I can't believe you let that hillbilly.
Hey, Max.
I can't believe you let that hillbilly murder. Max! You let that hillbilly murder me in cold blood.
What hillbilly?
What happened to your spark, Max? I thought I could be your professor.
I'm not a transformer.
For life.
I don't have a spark, mate.
Good evening, Blackwell. This is Principal Wells, and I'm here to drop the mic on Max Caulfield.
Sneaking around.
Attention. I regret to announce that one of your fellow classmates, Maxine Caulfield, has died under tragic circumstances that I promised to investigate.
Oh, they'll be dead.
Max, where are
Max? Fuck off, Warren.
Max, where
I
are
need to try
you?
and find your locker.
Max, come out to play. Come out to play. Hey!
Fuck.
Hungry. Oh.
Fuck.
Look at me.
Fuck.
Max?
Fuck.
Use the drive-in and you'll be close to me.
Wait, Max.
Fuck.
I'll sick
Max.
David Madsen on that.
You're my spirit animal. Too bad you didn't become.
Right, so around here
Come out
is
to
Warren's
play.
locker.
Come out to
We
play.
open it. Creepy stalker has weird pictures of Max all over the
Shit,
place.
Warren. That is too weird. Fucking scary.
Fucking bracelets and a
Just in
hat.
case I need evidence.
That is how you get picture number 9.
You dig my wheels, Max?
Now we have to try and get out of this shitty thing.
Never snoop around his room again. Come over here, young Max. Max.
Thank you, Stab.
Samuel wants to make sure you never see
I was harassing Kate, but I was helping her. What the hell did you do for her?
Get your bony ass over here.
Right.
I'm gonna cut you open, freak.
So for the last photo in this segment,
Come back,
just like earlier on in the game, you have to grab 5
Oh
bottles.
no. Bottles.
Max.
This might be hell.
Dying for it.
Then you can take a picture at the end.
Max.
You are at the top of my shit list now, Max.
Don't you dare run away. Max.
Fuck off, Mr. J.
Max. I want.
Keep going.
Max. 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 Max.
Well, these ones aren't too hard to
Max!
He's right fucking there. Nope, stop rewinding shit, Max.
Fucking shit, Max. That was hilarious when you guys dug up Rachel's body.
Only you could have seen Rachel.
Stop!
What a cunt.
Dug up Rachel's
If
body.
only you could have seen Rachel.
No.
My blood spatter.
It was not funny digging up Rachel's
Oh,
corpse.
when did I get bad bottle karma?
God can sit down and take time out.
If you took some of my drugs, maybe you'd be a lot happier.
Strongly disagree, my guy. Don't do
Stop
that.
right now!
How many bottles are we on?
Stop! Some of my drugs.
Was there one more left?
You'd be a lot happier.
Yes, there is one more left.
Please let that be the last one.
When I bury your carcass next to Rachel and do an
I think
epic
that's all of them.
Skank.
Yeah. All the bottles are now lined up.
I need proof
We
that
can
bottles were
take
out
a
to get me, just
picture.
in case.
Get high like Rachel.
I like that. That is how you get the last photo in the last episode of Life is Strange. All of the things will eventually be timestamped in the description. Because Lord knows that I do not do it straight away. But we seem to be in a snow globe. Pretty decent one by the looks of it. It is a quite nice looking snow globe, to be honest. We're in it. In Chloe's house, by the looks of it.
Chef.
Right, like you're the real cook here?
I am when your mom's not.
I'll let her know that.
That fateful day again.
Hello? Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Winds. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you. Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast upon.
You are ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please. Shit, where are those keys?
Another $1 for the swear jar.
You're bankrupting me. Aha! You can't hide from me forever. Now lock up after I leave. Play nice. Try not to destroy too much of the house. And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
William, a text from William. Oh no. Right, it started off. What? Text from the dog? You got a snack? Fucking hell. Overdosing Chloe? We didn't do that. Fucking hell. What does Nathan say? Gross. Rachel? Oh dear. Samuel? Some weird shit going on there.
How long will this nightmare go on?
Oh, we're in our jammies. Now what weird shit is going on?
I think you'd be perfect for my new photo series on retro grunge. You have the same qualities that I loved in Rachel Amber, but not Max.
Max is a fucking child.
Oh, Christ, I know. And she never shuts up, does she?
I'm so over her hipster bullshit.
I think everyone at Blackwell is over Max. Let's prove it.
Such banter.
Holy shit, Warren. Max is trying to play us both.
Guess she's not as innocent as she acts.
Not when she's trying to hook up with both of us.
I only want to go ape with you, Chloe. Come here.
Fuck him.
God damn, you are a sexy bitch. Why hang out with Max, huh?
Boredom. Plus, she's like my personal puppet.
I hear that. Do you want a party? I got a drugstore in my room.
Oh shit. Look at Max spying on us. Take a fucking picture, bitch. Or take a selfie. See, this is how you bust a move, Max. No mosh pit for you, Shaka Bra.
Shaka Bra.
Damn, Victoria. You're a real woman. Not a little girl like Max.
I fucking love your tats, Chloe. You're so hot.
Oh, damn.
I can't believe it took us so long to hook up.
Why did you get rewind powers? You don't even know how to use them. Rachel's dead and you're still alive. Life is strange. So not fair. I wish you would have never come back to Arcadia Bay. You're the real storm.
I'll be so grateful if this is the last digicode.
Sure we didn't have that many to solve. Whoa, look at all these numbers.
Great. Numbers are all over the place. How will I
But if
find the
we
right
look through
code?
the magic mirror, where the fuck are the numbers? Wow. That's 0311 or 11. Oh. 331. Yes. We're not out of this
Don't
yet.
kill us, Max! I guess I'll never dance again, Max.
Right when I was about to start
Look,
a
I know
new
things
life
were
in
bad
California.
between us, but
I
that
can't
doesn't mean I
believe you
deserve
kissed
to
me.
die.
Honey,
Are you going to kill me?
Thought of you like a
What
daughter.
is this madness?
So this is how Max gets her revenge
I
on
know
her.
I haven't been the best
That's my
principal
husband
to
and
you,
new baby.
but
We'll
you've
have to go
been a
without me.
great
Look at that
everyday
man.
hero for us.
Max, I hope you can live with
Want my
yourself
cake
after
too.
this.
Don't let the squirrels
I
die.
wish we had been friends, Max.
Who are you? Holy shit, are you serial? I'm you, dumbass. Or I'm one of
I'm
many
the evil
Maxes you've
Max.
left behind. Can you get me out of here? Oh, so you want help? Thought you could control everybody and everything, huh? Twist time around your fingers?
I tried to
I
help.
tried to help. I only wanted to do the right thing. No, you only wanted to be popular. And once you got these amazing powers, your big plan was to trick people into thinking you give a rat's ass.
I do care.
I do care. That's why I was trying to make friends. By telling people what they want to hear. You were just looking for a shortcut because you can't make friends on your own. That's not true. I have great friends, and I've used my powers for good. Please, stop playing innocent. You're a goddamn hypocrite. You've left a trail of death and suffering behind you. That was not my fault, you son of a bitch. Don't you dare talk about our mom that way. What about the crap that was your fault? Wait, let me guess. You fucked up time and space for your precious punk Chloe? You think she's worth all that? Of course. She's my best friend. Oh yeah, you ignored your best friend for 5 years while she went through hell. Some friend. Chloe does a better job of guilt-tripping me than you do. Because you let her bully you. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. But you didn't do that homework, so you'll have to learn the hard way. Like Rachel. Just shut up. You're not scaring me anymore. I'd be more worried about Chloe killing us than Jefferson. Max, do you really think she's our friend? That she respects us in any way? Man, you are so stupid. I'm embarrassed to have the same name. And someday Chloe will destroy... Oh hell, speak of the devil.
Shut up, bitch.
Dude, do not even fuck with her head. She knows what we went through together this week, and you don't. There's no way you can break up our team. This is reality. After 5 years, you're still Max Caulfield.
I am seriously glad to see you.
Welcome home, Max. Fasten your seatbelt.
That seemed a bit sinister.
I know it was your birthday last month. This was my real father's camera. I want you to have it. This song fucking rules. Can't dance, hippie? Come on. You were here today, Max. You saved me. I'm still tripping on that.
Again,
Seeing you after all these years feels like...
destiny.
Let's talk about your superpower. Epic! Welcome to American Rust, my home away from hell.
Raw and
This is
rough.
very cool.
You saved me again. Crazy.
Damn.
Now we're totally bonded for life. Since you're the mysterious superhero, I'll be your faithful chauffeur and companion.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time. Max, you better come check out these files. It's
I do
not a
love
drawing.
this.
Cowabunga!
Why, look, an otter in my water.
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna
Really
freeze
is
my
quite
ass
cool.
off when I get out.
Photobomb!
Photo hog.
Pretty sick way to
It feels like
I double dare
summarize
you. Kiss me
everything
now.
that happened in the game.
Damn, you're hardcore, Max. Oh, we could cruise everywhere in this bad boy. Can you see us heading down the coast of Big Sur and beyond? I know. Just not until I see it first. You know the rules, Dad.
Farewell again.
Dude, I am so lucky that my father is cool. It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know.
The sad bit of last episode.
I'm glad we are, though.
Whoa, awesome picture. You look so badass in our
Is it gonna
pirate
show
gear.
us the
Chloe,
end of that?
you're back. I'm just... Kate wasn't the first. All those binders
Finally
are
found the
filled with other
folders.
victims.
Rachel!
The first time.
Oh, Rachel, no, please not her!
Chloe.
Rachel! Come on, Max,
It
we're
was so
almost there.
sad.
Please wake up, wake up!
Here we are reconnecting to the present.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Chloe trying her hardest. Did you miss me?
Max, Max, can you hear me? Please say something.
Chloe. I must have passed out.
Thank God. Don't you ever do that again, okay?
I swear. But that nightmare was so real. Was so horrible.
Oh, of the lighthouse to go on.
This is my storm. I caused this. I caused all of this. I changed fate and destiny so much that I actually did alter the course of everything. And all I really created was just death and destruction.
Fuck all that, okay? You were given a power. You didn't ask for it. And you saved me. Which had to happen. All of this did. except for what happened to Rachel. But without your power, we wouldn't have found her. Okay, so you're not the goddamn Time Master, but you're Maxine Caulfield. And you're amazing. Max. This is the only way. I feel like I took the shot 1,000 years ago. You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture. All that would take is for me to...
Fuck that! No. No way. You are my #1 priority now. You are all that matters to me.
I know. You prove that over and over again. Even though I don't deserve it.
I wonder if
I'm
Chloe
so selfish.
hates that.
Not like my mom. Look what she had to give up and live through. And she did. She deserves so much more than to be killed by a storm in a fucking diner. Even my stepfather deserves her alive. There's so many more people in Arcadia Bay who should live. Way more than me.
Don't say that. I won't trade you.
You're not trading me. Maybe you've just been delaying my real destiny. Look at how many times I've almost died or actually died around you. Look at what's happened in Arcadia Bay ever since you first saved me. I know I've been selfish, but for once, I think I should accept my fate. Our fate.
Chloe.
Max, you finally came back to me this week, and you did nothing but show me your love and friendship. You made me smile and laugh like I haven't done in years. Wherever I end up after this, in whatever reality, all those moments between us were real, and they'll always be ours. No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision.
Chloe, I can't make this choice.
No, Max. You're the only one who can.
Decision time. Goodbye, Chloe.
Max, it's time.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this.
I don't want to do this either.
I know, Max. But we have to. We have to save everybody, okay? And you'll make those fuckers pay for what they did to Rachel. Being together this week, it was the best farewell gift I could have hoped for. You're my hero, Max.
Oh, Chloe, I'm gonna miss you so much.
I'll always love you. Now get out of here, please. Do it before I freak. And Max Caulfield, don't you forget about me.
Never.
One last time trip. There's going to be a big hecking bad part.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3.
Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody
would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Lost Prime timeline has been restored. Surely somebody heard that gunshot. Sure the bathrooms aren't that soundproof. We'll turn it up so I can actually hear the music. David arrests Nathan then and there. Don't have a fight. Jefferson gets arrested as well. We get a box of stuff. Well, the storm's gone. Can't English. Still can't English. I love the songs in this game. They fit all the scenes very well. They really do amplify the emotion in this game. In your land. Well, it's nice that they showed up as well. Oh, I can't talk at the moment. Well, there we go, guys. Life is Strange done. Just under half decided to sacrifice Arcadia Bay. Don't want to look at my stats. Go back. Well, there you go, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed this playthrough. Last bit of this episode has certainly been very emotional. It is nice revisiting these games again. But if you guys have enjoyed this playthrough, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and check out other content on the channel. And maybe next week we'll have the Marvelous Adventures of Captain Spirit out, as well as Life is Strange 2, episode 1. Might be split into a couple of pieces, a couple of videos. Each episode takes a while, apparently. But as always, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.